Ever wonder why, no matter how much you diet or exercise, that stubborn belly fat just won't go away? The truth is, it's not just about calories, it's about hormones, specifically your stress hormone, cortisol. Cortisol is released when you're stressed, and while it's essential for handling emergencies, chronically high levels can wreak havoc on your body. It increases cravings for sugary, fatty foods, slows your metabolism, and drives fat straight to your belly, creating that hard-to-lose visceral fat around your organs. The frustrating part? You can't diet this fat away, not with calorie cuts or extra workouts. In this video, we'll break down exactly how cortisol makes your belly fat stubborn and what you can do to fight back. Cortisol is often called the body's stress hormone. For good reason. It's produced by your adrenal glands, small but powerful organs that sit on top of your kidneys. When you face a stressful situation, whether it's a looming deadline, a tough workout, or a sudden scare, cortisol is released to help you cope. In the short term, it's incredibly helpful. Cortisol boosts your energy by increasing blood sugar, regulates your metabolism to make sure your body has fuel, and even temporarily suppresses your immune system so you can focus on immediate survival. Think of it as your body's built-in alarm system. It's fast, efficient, and keeps you alive in emergencies. The problem arises when stress isn't short-lived. In today's world, stress is often chronic, meaning your cortisol levels stay elevated day after day. When this happens, the same hormone that's supposed to help you survive can actually start to harm your body. Constant high cortisol keeps your blood sugar elevated, suppresses parts of your immune system, and sends your body signals to store fat. Over time, this leads to visceral fat, which isn't just the fat you see under the skin, it's the deep belly fat that surrounds your organs. This type of fat is linked to inflammation, insulin resistance, and a higher risk of metabolic diseases. So how exactly does cortisol make your belly stubborn? First, it increases appetite, making you crave high-calorie, sugary, and fatty foods. Second, it promotes fat storage, directing the body to move fat from other areas straight to your abdomen. Finally, it impairs metabolism, causing insulin resistance and slowing down your body's ability to burn fat efficiently. Think of cortisol as a fat storage manager that prioritizes belly fat above all else. No matter how disciplined you are with your diet, this hormonal signal makes fat loss significantly less efficient, prioritizing the preservation of central body fat. Here's the frustrating truth. If your belly fat is being driven by chronically high cortisol, simply cutting calories or working out harder isn't enough. That fat is a symptom of a hormonal imbalance, not a lack of willpower or bad eating habits. To truly tackle it, you have to address the root cause, your stress and cortisol levels. Diet and exercise are important, but they can't fully fix a hormone-driven problem. So what actually works? Let's dive into how you can lower cortisol and finally fight belly fat effectively. The key to beating cortisol-driven belly fat is a combination of stress management, sleep, lifestyle, and nutrition. Techniques like mindfulness, meditation, deep breathing, or even just taking a walk can help lower cortisol spikes. Limiting stress triggers in your life is equally important. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every night. A regular sleep schedule helps regulate your hormones, including cortisol, with studies showing an acute reduction in sleep can increase evening cortisol levels. Reduce caffeine and alcohol intake, prioritize recovery days, and stick to moderate, consistent exercise rather than extreme workouts. Avoid refined sugar and processed foods that can spike cortisol and insulin. Focus on balanced meals with protein, healthy fats, and fiber. It's important to remember that cortisol-driven belly fat won't disappear overnight. Blood sugar and hormone regulation take time, and the fat stored in your abdomen is stubborn for a reason. Small, consistent changes in stress management, sleep, and lifestyle habits are what make a lasting difference. Patience and consistency are your best allies. Take a moment to evaluate your stress habits, sleep, and lifestyle. These are the areas that really impact belly fat, not just dieting. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more science-backed health and fitness content.